The pastor works, you listen, and then you sit down. Not y'all. Y'all are good. In most churches, the pastor is putting his heart out, you are listening, and then some can even go for lunch and say, hey, what do you think a pastor is sharing? I tell you, I can preach better. Do you know many Christians have pastors for lunch? It's called a dish. It's called the hit the pastor dish. No. Every Sunday, you are listening to a life-changing sermon. If it is not changing you, something is wrong with you, not with the pastor. And when you receive that word, what are you supposed to do? Take that word, form covenanted teams, and go and hit Satan there. I tell you, every time you go to church, you know what Satan will be doing? He will be having emergency meeting. Guys, come, let's get together. All the demons will come. No, y'all are not demons, but all the demons will come and say, hey, come on, let's plan. Ian has gone to church and he's going to covenant with Moses and Ryan and Joel. We can see it. They're going to come with some plans. Come, guys, let's get ready. That's what must be happening. But is it happening? Is it happening? No, it's not happening. That is why I want you all to understand this, church. These pillars is what will hold up the work that you are doing. So I want you now itself, today, you see, I didn't intend to do these things. Ask my wife. I didn't intend to do these things. I formed you all, as Papa Jonathan said, we must constantly reinvent ourselves. True or not true? Reinvent yourself to be relevant to what God is saying now. Many of us don't reinvent ourselves. We wear the same thing, hear the same thing, and we are the same way 20 years. No, every day. Can you imagine if you're married and every week you reinvent yourself? Your husband will be so interested in you, wives. Same way you comb your hair, same way you are 20 years later, same way he sees you for 20 years. No lah, one day put your hair blonde, one month later cut your hair side and come, he look at you, you say, wow, every month change. He won't take his eyes on anybody, he will look at you. I'm giving all wives a secret, and every wife say, reinvent yourself for your husband lah. Today wear jeans, tomorrow wear skirt, then wear sari. Husband also see. I must take you all for a marriage course. Right? Reinvent yourself. That is why I formed you all into 3 teams. And everybody in the church is going to work for the house of God. Can you say an amen to that? I don't believe you sitting here and doing nothing. I don't believe in that. If you're receiving food, you better work for your food. Can you say an amen to that? So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to divide you all into teams. I will do it now before the children come back, so that you will know. I'm forming what I call apostolic teams. All the teams that I formed earlier, let it dissolve. Time to reinvent yourself as I close. Can you say an amen to that? Can you say an amen to that? Now each one of you will be getting this. It's entitled Destiny Calling. Destiny is calling me to rise up like an eagle. Okay? Now, Destiny Resources Team. This team will look into the business entities of the church, source and extend our finances, ensure returns. This team will be headed by Mum, Stephen, Robson, Tan, Jean, Yengo, and Joe Thomas. This is the business resource, Destiny Resource Team. Can you say an amen to that? Then I have Destiny Builders. Destiny Builders are those who will help the church to grow, develop the various other teams in the church, and ensure the smooth running of the church. Audrey, Jerry, Ian, Sima, Kim, Moses, Ryan, Joel. You are in the Destiny Builders. Can you say Destiny Builders? Right? And then I have the third team, Destiny Discerners. They are the ones who will set the spiritual atmosphere in the house, help in the spiritual transformation of every son and daughter, establish spiritual activities that will strengthen the inner man. Janet, Stella, Lawrence. You will be in the discerners, destiny discerners team. You're going to discern the spiritual atmosphere in the house and how we can raise the water level in this house. Can you say an amen to that? Can you say an amen to that, church? So everyone in this house is going to be involved in building the house of God, that you can build the base of God. Can you say an amen to that? When you build this house, you can build a base. If you don't build this house, you cannot build your base outside. Are you ready, church? So I want you to stand up. I want you to lift up your hands.